Hi again, everybody. Welcome to the next spot in the new EPN videocast series. Today I have Will Martin-Gill with me. I've got his old job. He's the former head of EPN, and he's making a career change himself. So I wanted, before he leaves, to get a few thoughts from him. So Will, why don't you start off with just telling everybody a little bit about your new role and kind of why you're making the transition?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that one of the things we look for an opportunity to do here at eBay is getting people to take some of the best practices from some of our internet marketing channels to others. And so we've actually had a history of folks moving from paid search over to affiliates and vice versa. And I think we get a chance to really bring some of those skill sets to our affiliates when we do account management with them, and when we get out on blog posts and things like that. We have a lot of learnings in natural search, display, paid search that we can pass along, and so that's part of it. So I'm going to go over to the paid search side and run the paid search team over here at eBay, and I'm excited about it, but quite honest, it's bittersweet, right? It's been an awesome last 3 years here in the affiliates team, and it's a little bit tough to move on as well.
So what is the one thing you're going to miss the most about leaving the EPN team?
I think the biggest thing for me is the energy of the channel, right? It is a channel where there's just so many people doing so many different things. A lot of innovation is going on. I think affiliate marketers have been at the forefront for so many years of what's going on, right? Whether it was search back 6 and 7 years ago, or getting into content and social networking, whether it's been more recently getting into mobile and figuring some of that out. That energy of just figuring this out together and figuring out how we can make it a better opportunity, a bigger opportunity for them and for us is something I will miss a lot.
Good answer. So on that note, let's just talk real quick. What's the one thing you think we do well, or one or two things you think we do well here at EPN?
It's funny because I think some of the things we do well are also some of the things I would say I would love to see even more improved, right, with the channel, right? So one of the things is I'm really proud of the way that we've evolved how we communicate with our affiliate partners. We've launched a number of things. I think have a much more comprehensive site out there that people can use and learn information about us. Our help content has been updated. We've got a blog where we put a lot of content on, especially as I look around at what other people are doing in the affiliate space. I just see really in the last couple of years us having ramped that one as a pretty big win. We're at many more conferences that we used to be. We're a part of the conversation out there in the affiliate program, with my having been part of the Performance Marketing Association, and now JJ, who is now running the North America program, is going to be part of that as well. I just think that we've been able to take what we were, which is kind of an internally focused program, and become more external and found more ways of doing that. Now, I think that is also one of the biggest improvement opportunities, right? I know that affiliates get sometimes frustrated when we're not out on the boards as often as they would like. I know that we could get clear about the way that we're communicating about certain things, like quality click pricing and how that works and all those things. So I think one of the biggest opportunities for improvement is just how do we get better at that?
Okay. What do you think the one or two things that affiliates and publishers out there don't know about what it's like to work inside the walls of EPN?
I think it's sometimes a tough balancing act, right? I mean, it's a lot of energy that is coming in. I think one of the things is we're not evaluated as a silo of just the affiliate program, right? The affiliate program is one part of the way that eBay markets itself. There's also paid search, there's display, there is the money that we spend to get better at natural search and make sure people can find us on all the key terms out there. And so one of the things is that we need to make this program one where it could compete just as well with those other channels and can actually do better. What I'm really proud of in the last couple of years is that actually we're competing quite well. That affiliate marketing at eBay, because of what we've done with eBay Partner Network, because of the way that we're working with folks and the relationships that we built, we're better now than we were 2 years ago, for sure. But those other channels are getting better all the time as well, right? So it's kind of a constant, hey, making sure that we're getting as much as we can for the investment that we're putting in our affiliates, and that it's a win-win relationship on both sides.
Okay. So what advice do you have for publishers out there, if any? I know that a lot of people hear this one at conferences and things, but testing is absolutely key, and continuing to innovate, right? And I think there's an opportunity to just go ahead and set sites up and kind of let them run and just see how much money you're getting out of it. But we've just worked with so many affiliates now where if you actually take some of the new tools and innovations that we're putting out there, and you figure out how to use them well, you can just increase what you're making with us. So sometimes once you're making a good amount of money, or kind of where you think you should be making, it's hard to motivate yourself to go to the next step. But again, I've just seen so many good turnaround stories and so many people that have gone to the next level that I would love to see even more people do that. Okay. Any particular affiliate that you've been impressed with recently, or even a while ago? Without getting into specific names right now, I would give you categories of affiliates, right? I mean, I think that content affiliates, we've kind of gone through different phases of content on the web. I think there was the kind of late 90s and early 2000s where people are it was the big portals and it was the big websites. I think we've gone a lot more niche, especially in the last 5 or 6 years, where a lot of people are picking a hobby or something they know a lot about, and they're just creating these great websites that are interesting, that people want to know more about. Mm-hmm. And whether they're doing that on their own with their own web pages, or through Squidoo, or through one of these other mechanisms, love what those folks are doing and what that interesting content ends up translating into. Social networking as well, especially social networking that's kind of content and product oriented, where people are discussing a particular product or a category of goods. People are passionate about, sporting goods, tennis rackets, golf, whatever it is, or people are passionate about cars. We get a lot of that, especially because eBay Parts and Accessories is so big, and eBay Vehicles is as well. We've just had a couple of affiliates. In fact, some of the people that have popped into our top 10, top 20 are just guys that have done that particularly well. I'd love to see that continue. Okay. So, any advice for me?
A lot of advice. No, I think, at the end of the day, it's about keeping that rate of innovation that we've had with the program up. Look, I know that we've done a lot with the program in the last 2 years. We launched eBay Partner Network. We did some of the changes with value-based ACRUs. We got quality click pricing. We've made some changes to the business models that we work with. So I don't anticipate the next 2 years are quite going to bring that level of change, which I think our affiliates will be happy with. But that said, again, we need to continue making our affiliates as good as they can be, and affiliate marketing in general for us a place that we can continue investing more and more money and more tools like we have over the last 2 years. And if we completely stop that innovation, it's going to be harder to do.
Okay. Well, thanks. I'll try and live up to that.
Sure.
Well,
you can.
So I think that's all the time we have for this session. Thanks for all the insight there, Will. Good luck in your new role. Thanks for everything you've done for the last few years for the program. I think these folks are better off for you having been on the team, and I really appreciate it. So thanks a lot. Good luck. Talk to you guys next time.